Welcome to the second part of the video. Congratulations if you made it so far. In the first part we took the upper plastic off from the printer. Now we'll focus on the bottom side. So let's get our screwdrivers ready and let's go. Before we continue, if you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Now let's go back to the video. On the right back side of the printer you'll find a piece of plastic. It's a cover from USB port. It usually stands completely loose, so you can take it off just like that without any unscrewing. Nice and easy. Going back to the front, we will find this printing head basket on the right side, and we need to move it to the left side because direct underneath there is a screw which we need to unscrew it. So we need to have this basket for the printing head in such a way that it can move to the left side. Usually when you shut down the printer, the sponge, the cleaning sponge of the printing head moves so high up that it will lock the basket. There is an easy solution for this. On the right side of the printer there is a wheel. We will turn it a few times and this will move down the sponge and unlock the basket. So now all we have to do is just place our finger on that wheel, push it firmly down and try to turn the wheel a bit like 2.5 times till the sponge that you can see there locking the basket moves enough down to free the basket to move it to the left side. So as you see near the pump there is a place for a screw. I already unscrewed it, but if you look carefully there is a place there. Use a Phillips screwdriver. Try not to use a flat screwdriver, it's more difficult to work with. They are easy to unscrew those screws, but actually Canon does use Loctite on those screws, so you have to have a little bit of grip to unscrew them. So once we have unscrewed the screw near the pump, we'll move a little bit to the right. Over there we will locate 3 screws. Important is the middle one. It's a ground cable, so if you put everything back to its place, remember to screw it also down. You need to have it there. Then of course we have the control panel. And the control panel itself, you can take it off very easily, just like by pulling it off. Put it on the side and also put the cable coming from the patch panel or control panel also on the side. This will help you to access those 3 screws. Alright, so we can unscrew the screws now. I use the same screwdriver, it's a Phillips screwdriver. It's actually quite handy to have a magnetic end of the screwdriver. It helps not to lose those screws, especially actually when you reassemble it. Something can fall down very easily into the chassis and you don't want to have a situation where you need to open it up again to get a screw back. So also I will advise to put those screws somewhere in a cup so you don't lose it, and actually you can maybe even label them or where they were, so put them in a small sack and say okay, this was from the right side. And if you have any markers like few colors, you can even color the heads of those screws in the same color that you will color, for example, the piece of metal. So let's say I would color it in red, so I will know exactly where those screw goes back. And if you have few colors, like I don't know, let's say 5, 6, I think you can color each location in different color, and or put a bit of paint on them if you are really, you know, picky to put exactly the same screws in the same place. Next step is to go to the right back side of the printer where the main board is. Try to locate the screw there. You see here a black spot. That's the spot where the screw is. In my example there is none, but in your case you for sure will have a screw. If you have troubles to locate the screw, look at the main board there. There's a cable, a white cable going to the main board. Then from that spot look down and you should find the screw. And yes, please unscrew it. So once again, the spot that we are looking for, the screw is right there. Alright, now let's move to the upper left side, or actually the back side of the printer. Let's locate the screw. It's much more easy this time. You can easily find it and easy access it than the screw on the right side. Now we are almost done here. We will move to the front left to unscrew another screw, and just remember, collect all your screws and put them somewhere in a cup. You don't want to lose them, especially if you are planning to reassemble your printer. Now we are just a step away from getting into the absorption tank, absorption sponge. When you go to the left side, you actually can see already the absorption sponge, absorption tank. In this case it's all gray. Usually when it's new it's nice and white. Last part can be a bit tricky. We have this flap with Canon printed on it. First flap this flap down. Once it's down, and only when it's down, you can detach the printing mechanism from the casing. Otherwise, if you don't do it, you will break a handle that's between the flap and this metal piece that goes up and down. So really watch out there. Now hang in there, we are almost done here. The first thing is here to put this flap down, the flap that we mentioned earlier. Then use two hands. One of your hands put on the plastic where the paper is coming out. Another hand put on the printing mechanism itself. And then you can pull those pieces easier. Now you see here the front goes first, we're pulling the front first. You can see a hook there. This is this arm connecting from the flap to this metal piece. Now, important is pull it up first, because if you pull the back first, the whole pressure will go on those hooks. One is on the left, another is on the right, and then they will break. So it's not very difficult here. Just make sure the front goes first. Use two hands. One is on this black piece of plastic, another on the mechanism, and it should go fine. And it should go just like this, just like now. So make sure the flap is down, not up like that. Flap is down, and then try to pull those pieces apart. Good luck. And so there's nothing left to do than just lift that thing and separate those two pieces from each other. I already shook it a little bit loose so I can lift it with one hand, and off it goes. For sure, if you use two hands, one on the plastic part, another part on the metal, you lift the front first, have this flap down like we noticed, it should go quite easily off. If it's still giving you some resistance, double check if you unscrewed all the screws. You should have like 7 and maybe you missed one. So that's the stuff. And now we can see here the sponge itself. Some parts of the absorption tank, but it's actually a sponge, is placed on the printing mechanism directly under where you print. You have a hose going to a smaller part, and we are looking at the bigger absorption sponge, which will be, if you let's say print a lot and you have a lot of cleaning cycles, will be useful. And it, as you can see here, it was really used a lot. I printed myself on this printer, and I printed a lot of boxes, really hundreds and for sure thousands of pages were printed on this printer. So it doesn't look so bad actually if you look how much you have printed. This is the right side of the absorption tank. There goes the most ink from the cleaning cycle after closing the printer. So it looks pretty dirty there. I wouldn't recommend to even clean it or exchange it. The most of the ink will evaporate. But if you need for some reason to get in there, this gave you the options. Congratulations if you made it so far. Congratulations if you opened it really without breaking it. It's really awesome. If you plan to do it, just take your time, take a cup of tea, and just take it easy. It's nothing very, very, very difficult. So this is how a cleaner absorption tank looks like. It exists out of 3 layers. The material is more like a cloth, like a fabric, than a sponge or paper. Left you have a really large one, long one, and on the right side it's a very small absorption tank. During the closing cycle and during the cleaning cycles, the excess of ink will be sucked down by the pump, and it will come out through 2 outports. Those are 2 small hoses, and from there the ink will go into the absorption tanks. Sometimes those pipes are a bit stuck with ink, so you can clean it up. Usually just with water it's okay. And you got one on the right side and one a little bit to the left side, closer to the middle. And yeah, you can just check if they are clean, should you have the need for this. And that was it from me for today. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it will be also helpful for you. Bye bye. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up or even subscribe to my channel. Thank you.